listen, I want to go ahead and talk about last night's episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac. It was a really great episode. No explosive moments, but Candace gave me everything that I needed, and for that, I am eternally grateful. Listen, in today's recap, we are going to be using clips. I have not been flagged by NBC Universal. However, I don't plan on being flagged, and so we're going to do this in a very smart way. I am not going to go over all of the nicks and crannies from last night's episode, only the clips that I found to be really, really interesting. So if you want a summarization of the situation, stay tuned. First things first, Ashley, she's not getting any alimony.
No idea of what alimony might look like?
According to the prenup, I'm not allowed to get alimony.
Wow. I mean, at this particular point, I'm like Wendy. I am like Wendy. Why would you sign that? Now, refresh my memory. I don't know the details. However, I thought there was a situation about a couple of years ago where, Ashley and Michael revised the prenup. And I'm thinking, okay, she's going to revise the prenup to be in her favor because she's been in the marriage for X amount of years. But turns to find out that the prenup is ironclad and basically says, no, sis, you don't get spousal support. You don't get alimony. Huh? What's going on? What is going on? So I'm just like, sis, damn. Did you really just marry him for love? Was that what it was all about? Apparently, it's a situation where Michael gets to keep what he came into the marriage with. And because his current investments that he made during the marriage, the source of those investments, the source of the money, was the money that he made before the marriage. That means that in today's time, Ashley is not entitled to those assets because the source of that money was made before the marriage. Hopefully, I explained that correctly, but y'all get what I'm saying, right? Okay, he made money before her, and with that money, invested into these projects with her, okay, during the marriage. But because the source of the money was made before her, she don't get shit. I think I did that a little bit better the second time around. Okay, so yeah, that's that. Ashley, sis, I don't even know what to say. All she's getting out of this marriage is help with her rent, essentially. Okay, help with her mortgage, and she is going to receive child support, I'm assuming. I'm praying for you, sis. All right, moving right along. But Ashley has a new boyfriend. So remember about a couple of days ago, we talked about how she was falling in love with Luke, but Luke got scared, child, and basically said you need to set stricter boundaries with your husband, and he got the hell out of Dodge, right? I'm not trying to deal with 2 kids that ain't mine and a crazy ex-husband who is deemed a predator. Okay? But no worries. Ashley has a new man.
Yeah, I think we're pretty done, Zoe. Yeah, I just started talking to someone.
Yes, fish fry.
Okay. She basically said, yeah, I'm talking to somebody else. It's cool. This cooch, this cooch snatches back. This cooch grabs back. Okay, how Trump said, grab him by the pussy. This pussy grabs back. Okay, yeah. Ashley basically said, yeah, I'm not worried about Luke. I'm not worried about Michael. I'm already on to the next child, and I love to see it. I'm like LaToya Ali. If you're separated, you're separated. Okay? If you're separated, you're separated. Moving right along. Okay. So we get this situation where Mia is nuck if you buck at Dr. Wendy to you, sweetie. Now, remember, it was a situation where Dr. Wendy was scolding Robin for calling Mia a liar, which was very rude about the cancer situation. But then in a hot mic moment, called Mia a liar to the producer. Well, Mia is not happy about that, and she called Wendy out, child. Let's look at it.
I smile in my face, and then the moment you turn around, be a snake that you are, and say that you think I'm lying.
Ooh. Not calling Dr. Wendy to you, sweetie, a snake. If that's what you believed, then why would you be fake about it? The moment you were not in my face, you decided to be a snake, which on the principle, yeah, Wendy, it was kind of hypocritical to be scolding Robin about why are you guys calling her a liar and this, that, and the third, all for you to turn around and call her a liar. So on principle, Wendy is wrong. Even though, calling her a liar to her face would be considered rude. So yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's something I would do. You know what I mean? Like, if I think you lying To your face, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. But to my best friend, I'm going to be like, that bitch lying. Right? Okay. So anyways, but here's the thing. I don't even care about that. Okay. I feel like what Wendy did, that's such a small offense. Like, who gives a shit? What I really care about is the fact that Mia decided to nuck if you buck with Dr. Wendy to you, sweetie, at the part 1 reunion last night. However, Gizelle whole ass basically kind of alluded to the fact that you may be involved in theft and embezzling from your own company, and yet Mia didn't even bat an eye. What the hell is going on? Really, Mia? Really?
It looked very much like a little bit of embezzlement, kind of. Like there was money that you guys were taking from the company.
Wow. And y'all, all Mia did was, well, if I was stealing from the company, I wouldn't go public, which, is not the thought process of a lot of housewives. However, you let that slide. You definitely let that slide. This is supposed to be your friend who defended you when you assaulted another cast member. However, she's putting you on blast for allegedly embezzling money and thieving from your own business, which is the reason why the managing members voted you and G out. Wow. My question is, the same way you check Dr. Wendy to you, sweetie, in the same manner, why don't you check Jizzy? Why is that? Why are you all up her ass? Get out of those ass cheeks. Oh my God. I hate it. Moving right along. Speaking of Mia was asked by Andy Cohen, so do you regret anything from this season? Would you change anything? And this woman with a straight face said, no, I don't regret anything. I would not change anything. And I was flabbergasted.
Anything you would do differently as you look back on this season?
No.
Okay.
Mia, do you not remember assaulting Dr. Wendy T, sweetie? Do you not remember putting your ET fingers in that girl's face? Do you not remember using your ET fingers to pick up a glass and throw margarita juice at the professor? Do you not remember that? And if you do remember it, are you telling me that you wouldn't go back and change that and maybe not assault another woman? I mean, because in my personal opinions, you should have been in handcuffs. You should have been in handcuffs. Zero tolerance for violence. This isn't Baddies West. This isn't Zeus. This isn't VH1 Love and Hip Hop. This is Real Housewives of Potomac. And I'm not saying that there's never any physical altercations on the Housewives, but we know that they like to keep it to a minimal. So the fact that you decided, and take away the show altogether, we are all grown-ass adults. That girl was not physically threatening to you. The fact that you felt like you needed to do that was absolutely ridiculous. And I hope Wendy reads you the hell down. I really hope so. I really hope she reads you down, talking about you don't regret anything. You wouldn't change anything. Sis, when you do clownery, how Monique said, when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite. And I hope Wendy bites that ass. All right. Moving right along, let's see. Gizelle makes Andy feel uncomfortable. Now listen, okay, let me preface this by saying, remember how Jizzy's whole storyline this season was claiming that she felt uncomfortable because Chris Bassett decided, I guess, to suggest that they have a private conversation in a private room? Remember that? Okay. She was saying, I feel uncomfortable. Well, tell me why this lady asked the former last lady of a church, okay? A first lady who used to lie. She currently lies, and she's a gossip, and she's a freak, okay, for lack of better words. Listen, this lady asked the boss, do you want to have sex? I mean, I was trying to think of a more eloquent way to say it, but essentially she offered Andy Cohen, her boss, sex, but wants to scream and yell that somebody else made her feel uncomfortable. Listen, you are 100% valid in your feelings that you felt uncomfortable, but for you to ask your boss for sex, Is this a TJ Holmes situation? Like, what the hell?
Have you ever been with a woman?
No, I have not.
Okay, if it doesn't happen by 60, I'll do it.
That would be an HR issue.
Oh, true.
If it doesn't happen by 60, I'll do it. Did you just proposition this man with sex? Did you just offer your cooch to your boss? And then he had to remind you that that was an HR issue? Oh, wow. Now, Andy Cohen, if you felt uncomfortable by that conversation, if you felt uncomfortable by that interaction, please don't hesitate to come out with your true feelings. Okay, please don't hesitate to report that to NBC Universal and the HR team. Moving right along. Let's go ahead and get into some things when it comes to Chris. Okay, so Chris actually apologized, okay, to Gizelle, speaking of making her feel uncomfortable, and basically said, hey, I'm sorry we did not get a chance to talk this season because I feel it is needed to be had. And maybe sometime you and Candace and I can have that conversation. If I truly made you feel uncomfortable for that, I am sorry. But I'll be honest, I have been very angry about how this has played out and some of the words that have been used. And that is why I have been hesitant. I do want you to know that I respect you as a woman and I would never do anything intentionally to make you feel any way. Today was Candace's day and I just wanted to celebrate her and not drum up, drama. Okay? And so, listen, Gizelle is using this DM as an admission, like an admission of wrongdoing, an admission of guilt. And, Chris Bassett didn't admit to anything. He's just coddling to your feelings of your discomfort. Okay? With that being said, he sent out that apology before he found out that, Gizelle called this man a sneaky link. Okay? Gizelle said that this married man was trying to see if she was with some things. Okay? Before Gizelle perpetuated this rumor that he was sexually assaulting girls at the bar during the spring fling event. Okay, remember when she hurled out all of those lies? A Christian first lady woman hurling out all of these lies. Wow. Okay. But oh my God, has hell frozen over? It looks like Gizelle kind of slick apologized for that. Oh my goodness.
I'm apologizing to you. When? Right now. And I will apologize to him for that term.
Okay. But I kind of feel like it's, too little too late. A little too late, don't you think? Like, all of a sudden at the reunion, you want to slide in that apology. You should have been apologetic from the very beginning. Or maybe you shouldn't have just made up bold-faced lies. So I guess she kind of apologized for her statements. But Candace basically said that you can shove that apology up your ass. Okay? And then said that Gizelle's MO is tearing up families, marriages, and ragging on husbands. Check this clip out.
Chris, were you worried about damaging his reputation?
No, that's her MO.
Again,
Damage every man's reputation because she is mad that her stinks.
Damage every man's reputation because she is mad that her shit stinks. But no, that's not it. Gizelle actually tries to defend herself. Usually at the reunions, Gizelle just sits there looking dumbfounded like, did I do that? Did I say that? What? Huh? When did I do that? We all talking about each other. No, sis, this is not an all lives moment. Don't all lives this, babe.
Gizelle just comes for families and husbands and blah, blah, blah.
Do. We all have conversations about whatever's going on about stuff.
This is not an all lives matter moment.
This is not an all lives matter moment. You are the culprit, sis. Candace gave me my entire life because she was so calm and eloquent and just so like straight and focused and to the point. And I aspire. I want to go to the school of Candace's speech class. Like, can Candace do speech lessons? Like, I want to take that class. Just so elegant, but like so sharp with the tongue. I love that. And I feel like this season more than ever, she's using it to her benefit. She's using her gift of the tongue to her benefit. In the past, she's used it to get in trouble. Now she's using it to bring home the points. And I absolutely love to see it. Listen, but that wasn't it, okay? Candace's mouth kind got her in trouble. I mean, it's talking about somebody's uterus. Is that considered body shaming? Like, what's going on? A dwindling uterus?
And you use this show to lie on people because you have nothing else going on. Your dwindling uterus was waiting for you to put it on TV.
Yikes. Not body shaming the internal organs, child. She done went from the forehead to the dwindling uterus, child. Okay, what the hell is going on? But listen, I don't know how the uterus works and the sperms and the eggs and the embryos and stuff like that. However, when one uterus dwindles, another one does what it got to do.
So we were able to go through with a successful egg retrieval, and we have 6 embryos.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
All right, so congratulations to Candace. She has 6 embryos. That is super exciting news. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the entire situation. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.